Greetings, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. This is the Fat White Knight, as always, coming to ya from a dusty road. Ow! Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure where we're going with that. But anyway, we're back and we're doing some things. I do apologize very, very much if you guys were wearing headphones for that intro, because I know that it was a little bit loud and a little bit boisterous. I honestly cannot remember what the hell I was doing inside this episode right here, but we'll figure it out together, and hopefully we'll make something out of it. I know that I did not have a Minecraft episode the last 2 freaking days, both Thursday and Friday, but we're back and we are just having a blast in our little world here, and we're gonna get lots of stuff and things done, hopefully. And we'll just see how that all unfolds. I know currently I'm just derping around and such, but that's sometimes how it freaking goes. So, as always, sit back, relax, and let's start this episode there, huh? Let's figure out together what we got going on, why we're doing it, and how we're gonna get it done, because all of those are very important things in the grand scheme of this episode. Does freaking appear as if this is one of those episodes in which we spend a great deal of time chopping trees. Literally for over an hour, we chop trees. I checked ahead in the footage so that current me would know what the hell was going on, because future and past me don't have a freaking clue at all what is going on. So, I just wanted to do a little talking while we are cutting down some trees. And we need these because we want to make 10 gigantor redwood trees. I still don't think I will be able to pull a scar and just bust them out like it's nothing in the span of a 12-second time lapse, but, you know, we'll see what we can do, I suppose. Anywhoozle, I have been feeling a weird way lately. I come home from work and I'm kind of tired. And that's to be expected because of the time frame in which my job kind of stipulates. I work very, very early, technically overnight, but not really, until midday. And it wears you out, let me tell you. Freaking like crazy. I've only experienced this once when I worked completely overnight, and I felt like I think at the time I worked from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. and I worked 4 days a week, so like a total of 48 hours or whatever it happened to be. And what happened was I would get home from work at 8 a.m., I would immediately down as much food as I possibly could. So, you know, a burger, some pizza rolls, whatever it was. Get myself like really full within, I'd say, the hour. And then once I went ahead and filled myself up, I would turn on West Wing on the TV and immediately try to go to bed. Then typically what would happen is I would sleep all the way from about 9:30 a.m. till 7:40 p.m. when I had to go to work. And I was just doing this each and every single frickin' day. It was exhausting. Truly, I don't know how the fuck people do it. I don't understand even for a little bit how the human body is capable of working overnights. It makes you feel like you are so much freaking older, and anyone who works or has worked overnight can definitely attest to this. I am certain that you feel at least 5 to 10 years older than you currently are as a result of working the night shift. There's no life in that. There truly isn't. Now, my shift, I say this as a comparison to the shift that I currently work. Currently, I am at work at 2 in the morning, which is pretty freaking early, obviously. And then I get out about midday, around 11:30, and it's not quite as bad. I do usually try and go to bed roughly around 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, though that really is not enough sleep. So what ends up happening, at least for this particular position, is I tend to... I have every other weekend off, and I tend to just hold out until it is my weekend off. And then once I have my weekend, I will literally sleep for 13 to 15 hours that day. Then I'll be fine. It's so bizarre how it works, though. I feel like I can catch up on sleep in a single day. And you can't. You just can't. No matter how much you want to, how much you think it's a great idea, or how much your body needs it, which it definitely does, you still can't get it accomplished within the same day. Usually I wake up more tired than I even thought possible as a direct result of that. So I would sleep for 15 hours, then start the day. After that, it's anyone's game, anyone's day as well, because I truly don't know what to do after that. Once I get up, I'm kind of just existing. There is no plan. There is no, I should do this. It's just kind of random, as well as just everything I do. All the decisions that I make inside of that are also kind of random. Am I going to play Minecraft? Am I going to play League of Legends? Am I going to play Magic the Gathering Arena? Are we going to edit an episode? Are we going to sit in bed and watch 10 episodes of YouTube? Am I going to binge watch a show? It doesn't really matter what I end up deciding to do. Or, hell, do I want to go out? Which very, very rarely to the answer of that is ever yes, honestly. Because I don't really enjoy going to the outside world. I have my dogs, I have my computer, as well as I have my tasty beverages here. And they are way, way freaking cheaper than they are in the outside world. Especially because I don't really drink anymore. So going to a bar is kind of out of the question. I'll still have the occasional drink, don't get me wrong. But I haven't gotten drunk or drank to get drunk in a very, very long time. I would say roughly 3 to 5 years is the last time that I was actually drunk, and that was not a fun freaking experience, let me tell you. Guess we could get into that too. Let me finish this story first. But I just truly feel that my creativity has been lacking a little bit as a result of working these odd hours. Because I am focusing so much energy and so much time consumption on being able to get myself in order and just get up in the morning and exist, it takes so much freaking energy. Which is why videos have been a little bit slower lately. Yes, you're still getting an episode every day, but I haven't been live streaming as much. It's so much easier for me to simply put on the recording and then do a voiceover after the fact than it is for me to live stream each and every single thing that I do. Now, in saying that, I really do want to live stream. Though I don't know if it will be Minecraft that much. I really want to go and beat frickin' Elden Ring. I still haven't. I still am stuck on the very first boss. Granted, I only played it twice, and my skills of any Souls-like games are 0 or very, very, very little. I really want to go back and beat it. So I think that is going to be what comes very soon here. We will start simply doing some Elden Ring things. Hell, maybe if I like it, maybe we do some Wukong things. If I'm starting to get into the spirit of Elden Ring. If I start to love it and all of that jazz, you know? I'm not sure. I also want to play a few other games, such as Baba Is You, and I really, really want to finish Ori and the Blind Forest. All of these things are on the agenda. I just have been lacking the energy and, frankly, the motivation to do them. Even though I know that it will bring me joy in playing these games, there's something about it that I just can't. And I don't know freaking why. Well, I do know. It's a combination of my birthday is coming up soon and the depression is setting in, as well as getting a little bit burnt out of a job, and also getting burnt out as a lack of no sleep or very little sleep. All of these things have kind of culminated together, making and resulting in me simply playing games, but for myself for once, and not to entertain everyone else. Yes, I'm still recording every episode. Yes, I still record every single thing that I do in this world. However, I feel I am not able to be as spontaneous and in the moment as I would like to be, which you kind of need to be for live streaming. And it's just something that at this particular moment, I have been struggling to do that immensely. So hopefully I snap out of it soon, but you never really know, right? They come and they go, they wane and they wax, but always around the time or about the month of my birthday, that is when I start to get a little bit more in my thoughts, and it's something I can't truly control. It just happens. Eventually, usually I snap out of it and then I'm good for a while. But you just gotta get through that patch. And I think that is a very valuable lesson as well. I can't speak for everyone that has depression or gets burnt out, but I can speak for myself. And I believe that it's very difficult to understand if you don't have it. It's very hard to see how little things can kind of make situations that shouldn't be difficult very tumultuous, as well as coupling with anxiety. Now, I do not have anxiety myself. I personally don't understand it. The ability to get super anxious about things and freak yourself out. But I can understand it from the depression standpoint, where you kind of just get in your head, and even though you know logically what you need to do, your brain kind of plays tricks on you, thinking that that is not the correct thing to do. And it's very odd. Very freaking odd. I'm not sure. Anyhoozle, I have been talking for long enough at this moment, so let's break this up into a little bit more of a light-hearted thing. And we're gonna go with some music for just a smidgen, and then we'll be back. back. And we're making a little bit of a freaking boulder here. I'm not sure why, but a boulder jutting out of the house or almost jutting out of the house seemed like a really good idea, to be completely honest. And so that is what we went with. We're using a lot of different textures and a lot of stairs and stones and cobble and mossy and all of the things, and we'll definitely add more to that. Don't you freaking worry, like some clay. It definitely needs some clay. But as always, guys, that is all I have time for today. So thank you so freaking much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.